Can your thoughts and words truly influence the physical world? Let's find out together. Today, I'm actually issuing all of you a challenge, a 30-day positive affirmation challenge. But this isn't going to be just any challenge, because alongside our daily affirmations, we're actually going to conduct a really fascinating experiment that was inspired by Dr. Emoto's famous rice experiment. And if you don't know about that experiment, he believed that the human consciousness can affect and impact the molecular structure of water. So much so, he designed an experiment around his theory. In his experiment, he took 3 jars of rice. One, he expressed gratitude and love and said a positive affirmation to daily for 30 days. Another, he expressed no love and said something negative to it every single day for 30 days. And the 3rd jar was just ignored. Now, over the 30 days, the results that he had at the end of those 30 days were absolutely amazing. Now, the rice that got the love, it fermented absolutely beautifully. The one that didn't get the love turned black, and the one that was ignored just rotted. Now, inspired by his work and knowing that our bodies are largely made up of water, as you can see here now, you can see me preparing the experiment because I decided to replicate to the best of my ability his study when we're add that into our 30-day challenge. Now, imagine the impact that our thoughts and words can have on our daily lives. This is what we're going to explore. And every day I'm going to share with you a new affirmation, which I will also share with the loved jar of rice. And then I'll share something negative with the other jar, and then I'll ignore the other one. And we're going to document those changes, not just in the rice, but in our own lives. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see even more power of positivity in action, because each day I'm going to post the new affirmation. I'm also going to dive deeper and explore deeper into some of the science behind how positive affirmations can rewire our brains, enhance our emotional well-being, and ultimately change our lives. But I'm also going to explore, the experience of how that changes our lives as well. We know that studies have shown that consistent positive affirmations can increase your feelings of self-worth. It can combat the tendency to linger on any negative experiences you have. I'm also going to give you updates throughout the 30 days on how the experiment's doing. So how are the jars doing? But I'm going to save the big reveal for the end of our 30-day challenge. I'm also sharing our first affirmation for day 1, because today is day 1 at the end of this video. So stick around for that. And since this is day 1 of our 30-day challenge, I actually am going to give you a little bit of science behind some of the affirmations, some of the work that they've done. Now, I specifically want to talk about neuroplasticity, because in that field, they have consistently shown that consistent use of positive affirmations is going to physically alter you, and has physically altered others in the study brain's neural pathways. Now, this change not only helps people combat negative thought patterns, but it will also influence self-perception and confidence. Another thing that we know is that affirmations can increase activity in the part of the brain that deals with self-processing systems. So this simply means that people will be able to view themselves and future events in a more positive light. Now, we know that all of this is backed by neuroscience, because neuroscience has also observed changes in brain activity when individuals are engaging in self-affirmation tasks. So these would be positive. So this is making it a great way to kick off our challenge. We've got this strong, for those of us that need it, that science-backed foundation. We also have experience that we will be adding to the mix. We also have our our new experiment that we started. So come on and join me on what will be, I promise, a very transformative journey, not just to observe, but to participate. So let's engage with each other. Let's talk about the affirmations and how our life may be changing, and set up your own experiment if you wish, and share your experiences, because together we can unlock the mysteries of our minds and the secret potential of positivity. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss any updates on this incredible adventure, and share with anyone you know may be interested. Okay. It's just about time to reveal our first affirmation. But before we do, I actually do want to talk a little bit about the science behind why I'm going to ask you to repeat it more than once. Specifically, I'm going to ask you to repeat it once in the morning and once at night, because we know that the number of repetitions needed for affirmations to be effective is rooted in the principles of consistency and the brain's ability to form those new neural pathways that I talked about earlier. So the key here is consistency, but also emotional engagement. Now, repeating an affirmation consistently helps to reinforce that neural pathway, yes, that's associated with positive belief or behavior that you're trying to instill. When it comes to affirmations specifically, now repeating them daily and combining them with strong emotional engagement has shown that will absolutely accelerate the process by which these positive affirmations are going then to be integrated into your thought patterns, thus showing up in your life. Now, this repetition will also do another thing. It helps to counteract any existing negative thoughts and reinforce the new positive belief until it becomes part of your regular thought process. So for best results, it's definitely recommended for you to repeat these affirmations at least twice a day. So once in the morning and once at night. But you can repeat them as much as you want, as much as you can, but at least twice a day, because this will help keep positive thoughts active in your mind, and it's going to influence your subconscious throughout the day, and it will also help it be reinforced as you sleep. Now, our first affirmation, we're almost there, but it's designed to empower you, speaking of emotion, to take control of your emotional state and set a positive tone for the day. So when you repeat this affirmation, you're actually reinforcing your ability to influence your own mood and outlook. So that is a crucial thing to be able to create a more positive life experience. So are you ready for our first affirmation? I am. So here we go. Day 1. I am in charge of how I feel today, and I choose happiness. That is your affirmation for the day. All right, family, see you tomorrow for day 2. And until then, take care of your mind, body, and soul.